Despite a shocking start, clawed back into the match and looked to have prevented the Bombers from making the finals for only the second time since Kevin Sheedy took over there in 1981.
Not even early on for the Saints, with Essendon and Wallace in particular handling the greasy ball in fine fashion. Wallace kicked 3 goals in the opening term. This one was notable in that it took only 2 kicks for the Bombers to travel the entire length of the ground. Gary O'Donnell's game ended early, courtesy of Rod Owen. O'Donnell had to be carried off on a stretcher. Then more bad news for Essendon when Mark Harvey was reported after this tackle on Lamb.
Mark Harvey over the top. Beats Terry Danaher to the mark. Harvey putting it wide. Well, clever play, wide open here. Wallace goes for goal, nobody back there. First goal of the match. Anthony Danaher kicks in, almost bowled a no ball then, and kicked it right to the centre square. Brother Terry tapped on. Another chance for Wallace, who finds nobody in front of him. Peter Budge closes the gap. Well, Wallace has taken it a fair way. Drives it to full forward with a long kick. Third goal. What a bottler. Terry Danaher against Bob Jones. It comes to Watson. Great kick right to the goal square. Frawley thumps away. It's still in play. Stephen Clark, an easy goal. And what a pass to Chris Danaher. Baker going past. Danaher will go long. Clark, almost. Still with Stephen Clark. Clark finishes up with the ball, goes for goal, and kicks a great goal. Number 4.
Only a split second it was, but he got him. Oh, there's Plain, the big flyer over the back. Here's a chance for the Bombers. Hawker taps it on cleverly. Danger man Watson. He sprints clear. He straightens up Tim Watson. He doesn't miss him right through the centre.
In the first quarter, Essendon kicked 7 goals to 1 and led by 32 points, and it looked as though it was going to be a big percentage booster. Then St Kilda had the breeze and narrowed the gap to 20 points at half-time. In the third quarter, the Saints outscored them by a point and trailed by just 19 points at the last change and were coming home with the breeze. We pick up the action in the final quarter. There's 20 minutes remaining. Essendon have added 2 behinds and now lead by 21 points.
Give them something to kick at. Here's Terry Danaher, who's had a pretty quiet day. Oh, here's a chance. Oh, good play, Bowie, but he ran into trouble. He's dispossessed by Chris Danaher. Izzard, he's under pressure. Terrific speed by Clark, and a lovely hand pass to Chris Danaher. Up towards half forward. It's all St Kilda, and the mark has been taken by Sheldon. They're still looking dangerous. They just want a couple of quick goals, and they'll give Essendon a real shake. Jamie Lamb out of defence. Oh, it's all Essendon. Oh, Madden overran that one. Lowe also overruns it. This is Danaher now in defence. Quick kick. Nathan Burke. The short one's on. He's found a man too, and he's at half forward. This is Harvey. Harvey runs 45 metres out from goal. He kicks. Over the back is Owen. Fights hard for the ball. Hooks it back. Just misses.
Oh, bad luck for St Kilda there. They've really been by far the better side in this second half.
Essendon led by 32 points at quarter time, and ever since then St Kilda have been chipping away at the margin. The Bombers kicked 7 goals in the pouring rain in the first quarter. And they've gone right off the boil since then. Izzard centre half back. Wide to the wing to Baker. Just got there to take the mark. So they came looking for percentage, Essendon. And St Kilda have stopped any thoughts of that and might still win the game. Winmar, beautiful play. Very wide he goes to Bowie. He's caught in Izzard's tackle. No whistle. Fight it out, says the umpire, and he's going to ball it up.
Oh, could nearly have been holding the ball against Essendon then too.
Yes, Izzard didn't make much effort to get rid of it.
And I think Winmar's telling Peter Cameron exactly that, and Cameron's telling him to cool down, I think. As Peter Cameron throws it up. Madden against Lowe. There's Hawker. Glenn Hawker onto the left, looking for Chris Danaher. Daniels will beat. Oh, geez, a good player. Jason Daniels, the short one, bringing it back towards half forward. Harvey cops a heavy knock. And the St Kilda supporters were quite delighted with that, actually.
Ooh.
And, well, that was almost a charge too, that one, I think. There's Watson. Jesus, strong pair of hands.
Yes, he's gone out of the game a little bit in the second half, but classy player.
Oh, Buick gets on his own. 10 metres in the clear. On the 50. A centering pass. Past Plain it goes. To Frawley. Clark in front. Daniels, has he got the ball today? Beautiful tackle. Now here's Tim Watson. Straight up the centre. Madden in front with Jones. Madden to Walsh. Dispossessed by Barker. Good persistence by Trevor Barker. Well done.
You'd have to be impressed with the tackling of the St Kilda side today. They've kept Essendon under pressure right from the start of the game. Never allowed them to get into any clear space and get by themselves.
I really think the presence of Trevor Barker down there with his experience helps those young fellas. There's a hand pass, and this man, he's been terrific at centre-half back. Frawley, oh, beautiful kick. Has found Dwyer. He marks on centre wing. This is where they've been falling down, though. Up on the half-forward line, low in front. Hamilton's been a good player for Essendon as he races away. Slow to get rid of it. Off the side of the boot. Good play. Oh, terrific play. Cunningham. Oh, brilliantly done. Nathan Burke. Winmar a mark. Yes. And what great play that by Cunningham.
Oh, he's stuck to his task today, hasn't he, Jeff Cunningham? He's kept with Glenn Hawker, hasn't given him a moment's peace.
Still both teams goalless this quarter. This kick by Winmar is offline, and St Kilda with the breeze, which is only slight, but still haven't managed a goal. And we've got just under 16 minutes left in the last quarter.
Well, they still need it. We've been saying that since half-time. They just haven't got the forwards that are able to convert at the moment. They've had most of the play. This is Glenn Hawker. Half back. They just need that spurt of a couple of quick goals and they'll get a sniff of victory. Two St Kilda players fought for that one. One was Nathan Burke. A quick hand pass comes out to Clark. Clark to Watson was good play. Well, Watson's copped her right around the head and that would have hurt. This is Baker. Frawley, oh gee, he's taken right over at centre back, Bernie.
Yes, he beat Terry Danaher. Now he's playing much better than Kevin Walsh, keeping him out of the game as well.
There's the kick from Sheldon out wide. That was to no one in particular because this man's probably been Essendon's best player, Hamilton. He's caught. Quickly gets in a hand pass, but Kenny Sheldon's there. He's airborne as he gets it back to Mick Dwyer. Dwyer towards the boundary line. Jason Daniels is there also, and the throw-in will take place.
Well, you would really think that St Kilda were playing for a place in the finals, the way they've gone at it today. In fact, even if they win the game, they'll still finish last for the season. Hawker. Up towards half-forward. Clever gather there by Lamb. Well, Buick, well played. And a great pass to Anderson, who dropped the mark. Oh, he might have taken that a bit casually. And a throw in at half-forward.
Well, he couldn't grab it on that second bite there. Frawley to do the ruck work against Walsh. Strong player, Frawley. Gets it to Nathan Burke. Quick kick by Burke will be close to the line. In fact, it bounced just in and it's grabbed by Chris Danaher. He's under pressure as he gets it up towards the half-forward line. Nathan Burke, been a very good player since quarter time. Bob Jones to Daniels. He hasn't got it. Oh, could have been holding the man then. He was held for about 3 seconds after that. He got rid of it. Well, it's over the line. It's halfway between centre wing and half forward for Essendon.
Jones now to go against Walsh. Neither. Coghlan. He's been a great player for St Kilda. Centre of the ground. Izard. Plain. Left it behind. Rice. All St Kilda here. And away they go through Harvey. To half forward. Danaher, caught by Dwyer. Folds under pressure. Duckworth, who replaced Salmon in the selected side. Frawley and Walsh. Well played by Danny Frawley and well played Coghlan to Sheldon. Good distance with Ken Sheldon's kick. All Essendon here. Madden. Burke near the centre. Dispossessed and through comes Chris Danaher.
Danaher long. Sheldon is there in front. Oh, nearly a good mark. Grabbed by Plain. He's got a loose man. Oh, he touched. Oh boy, a certain goal. Bradley Plain hooked it back to Clark and Clark missed the mark. What's this? Tapped it. and couldn't retrieve it.
Oh, that looked a certain goal, didn't it? He missed one in that third quarter from about 5 metres out at the other end of the ground.
Well, he has kicked 4 goals himself, though, on the day.
Essendon have kicked 3 behinds in this quarter and St Kilda 2. No goals in the last term yet. Frawley, oh, it goes backwards about 30 metres, nearly out on the full.
Oh, a lot of mistakes, Drew. Poor kick that to Baker. Was on his own, and he needed a good pass and probably would have been a goal. Well, it's at half back. Hawker is caught. And the umpire said holding the ball. The advantage is paid to Trevor Barker, who's been an excellent player down there in defence. Grabbed by Watson. Watson hooks back. Nathan Burke in front. Oh, what a mark! A beautiful mark to Walsh.
And it's sensational, this mark to Kevin Walsh. Kept his eyes on the ball all the time. Great play.
He had his mouth so wide open, he caught it in his mouth. Now Mark Harvey. Can he get the first goal for the quarter from 50 metres? Answer is no. Madden in front. Oh, free kick to Sheldon. And Ken Sheldon has played a superb game, coming up for his 18th kick. To Lowe. Well down from the forward line. The good mark in front of Terry Danaher. St Kilda have used up too much time getting their first goal to give us the impression that they're likely to kick 4 to win the match. But have they lifted, especially since quarter time? They were flogged in the first quarter. Oh, Bowie, well shepherded. And this youngster, oh, great play. Will he go all the way? Look at this. Out offline for a goal.
Oh.
What a goal that would have been.
Yes, bad luck to Bowie. He's kicked 3 behinds. He just hasn't finished off his good play, but a very promising player.
And probably the short kick to Owen might have been on there. This is Buick at half-back. Essendon have been under pressure. Oh, here they come again. Quick hand pass comes out to Izzard, playing in defence. Izzard off the side of the boot. It's all St Kilda. Big Stewie Lowe is there. Can he pick it up? He can. A hand pass. Oh, they've lost it. That was Robert Harvey, but he goes in again. Anderson, former Port Adelaide star, has got it. Centre wing. A clever hand pass to Baker. Baker to Watson. He doesn't normally mess around with it. Watson a quick kick, but Sheldon again in front. He's been superb. A quick kick, and it's a free kick down the field to Bob Jones. It was against on Kenny Sheldon, I should say. Jones, the short one. He's got the loose man there. Frank Coughlin has been superb. He comes down the centre of the ground. The short one is on, but it's another poor kick and straight in the hands of Folds.
How many times have St Kilda given it away like that? Folds to the wing. Oh, getting in front, Frawley. Must have taken about 5 marks this quarter. Coughlin goes short again. And here's the mark to Harvey. Robert Harvey, 17-year-old. To Dwyer. And Dwyer, another youngster. Just 19. 6 teenagers in St Kilda's team today. And I suppose if you took out Sheldon, who's 28, Cunningham, who's 29, and Barker, 31, their average would be about 18. Can Dwyer get this goal from 52 metres? Oh, big chance. But it's away to the left.
Well, they really have wasted some opportunities. Look at that, 7-16, and this game, except for the first quarter, is, well, it just doesn't tell the tales. They've had tons of play, St Kilda. There's Harvey trying to tell Peter Cameron where the man on the mark should be. He's found Gary Folds. And they're not going to gain a lot of percentage out of this, Essendon. The short one is to Walsh. Frawley has been superb at centre half back. Had Danaher taken off him. There's Folds again with the long kick. Jeff Cunningham, geez, worked hard. I wonder if this will be his last game. He may saddle up again next year. Winmar, good coaching by Darryl Baldock to run him on the ball. There's a mark. It's Harvey.
Brilliant kick by Winmar.
Yeah, it was a great kick. Now Harvey has centred it. Owen over the
2 kicks, and that was the first goal by either team for this last quarter. Winmar out of the middle. Charging at it, Peter Budge. Here's another one. Dwyer. Oh, but he sprayed it. Comes back. Oh, hits the post.
Oh, shouldn't have missed it though, Drew.
Well, he seemed to hold back a little bit on that kick, did he, Peter?
It was a
Instead of kicking through it.
wobbly one.
That looked a certain goal. That would have put him within one straight kick. As it is now, 11 points.
Izzard towards the half. Oh, he was off. Now that is a shocking umpire. He went forward, he was off. And the umpire's given 50 metres now. That's too bad. What's this? Off. See that?
Yeah, he did make the move.
And that's bad. That's two. I get umpire Snedden's given that shouldn't have been paid 50. Anyway, let's get on with the game. Madden over the top. This is danger for St Kilda. Harvey to Hawker. Nathan Burke chasing hard. He's got him. Hand pass to Clark. The brilliant speedster's unloaded. Nathan Burke cleverly off the ground. He's really been a great player since quarter time. He kicks it round the boundary line and in fact over the line.
Brilliant play by Nathan Burke to gain about 40 metres for the team. 76 to 65. In fact, Essendon have kicked just 4 goals since quarter time. They have come to a standstill. Watson over the top to Hawker. Centering kick. Danaher in front. Cunningham there for St Kilda. The hand pass to Barker. Up to centre wing, but it's all Essendon, and an easy mark to Baker. We've got 6.5 minutes left on the clock. Harvey.
Well, they've got a lot of experience, Essendon. Harvey going for the long kick, and that's sensible at this stage. Over the back of the pack. It's a free kick to St Kilda. They might pay the advantage to Frawley. No, they won't. A free kick to Dean Rice. That St Kilda defence has been fantastic since quarter time. A good mark to Essendon, to Walsh. He's on the wing. He's got a loose man out wide in Watson. Watson running back with the flight of the ball. He'll probably run onto the left. No, he won't. He's coming back onto the right. A very experienced player, Watson, a great player. Here's the big chance for the high flyers. Nearly a mark. It's grabbed by Buick. A quick kick. Kenny Sheldon. Oh, what a brilliant performance. What a great mark. He has had a sensational year, Ken Sheldon.
Let's have a look at that one again. Did he take it?
Oh, you'd have to pay it.
The umpire was on the blind side anyway.
Oh, that was a beauty.
Oh, what a good game this is now.
2-1 St Kilda here. Frawley goes to ground. Oh, Buick, well played. Off the side of the boot, though. Burke. All St Kilda. Dwyer, 30 metres in the clear. Wobbly old kick. Windmark.
Oh!
What a mark, Nicky Windmark.
He's got unbelievable skill.
The crowd called for 50 there. Windmark to Owen. A bit slow, Essendon. Mark Harvey goes in for it. Gets it out to Baker. Essendon goalless this last quarter.
Well, this is Anderson. He's taken the mark in the centre on Barker. Just under 5 minutes to go. They want a quick goal, the Saints. They have dominated proceedings. There's the mark. Dean Rice has been outstanding in defence. He's got no one to kick it to. Now he has out wide. Jason Daniels, one-on-one. Chris Danaher in the back. Yes. Daniels, a terrific worker. He's been a good player too for the Saints. He brings it to half forward. A mark. Well, if they get a goal, how would it be if they score a goal here? Stewie Lowe, long. Back they go. A chance for the Saints. They go in hard. A loose ball. Fode's in there. In the back, said the umpire. It will be a free kick to Anthony Danaher.
Just over 4 minutes left on the clock. And the difference is 11 points. A mark to Walsh. Half-back flank. Short of the wing. Bit too far for Danaher. A mark to Frawley.
What a game.
Oh, Danny Frawley has killed him in the last quarter. 6 marks, 13 possessions to the skipper. Madden in front, drops the mark. Anthony Danaher to Walsh, to Buick. Buick straight up the ground. Rice gets to the front. Barker's there to help. Oh, but a chance for Clark. Off he goes to Hawker. This should be an Essendon goal coming up here. Watson had to wait. Gets around Sheldon. Watson for goal and kicks it.
82 to 65. I think that's time, not enough time now for the Saints. They're still battling hard. Coughlin has been terrific. Harvey cleverly taps it over. That was to Terry Danaher. Over the back of the back. Another one coming up to the Bombers. No. Now a chance. Played off the ground. Kicks and hits the post. And, well, it really has been a tight game since quarter time and really good entertainment. Look at the shots St Kilda have had. They've had plenty of the play.
Well, in the first quarter, Essendon kicked 7 goals, and in the quarters since, they went 2, 2 and 1. It looked like by how far at quarter time when it was 7-2 to 1 goal 6. There's Daniels getting it to 55, Brett Bowie, and the ball goes out of play. St Kilda needed more goals than just the one with the breeze in the last quarter.
It's been the difference. They just weren't able to convert.
They've kicked 1 goal 5. Well, that's killed them, their inaccuracy. 8-17 for the day. Coughlin through Cunningham. Dwyer. Time for more for the Saints. Owens there. Rovers need it. Essendon have them through Izard.
And they've got loose men everywhere, Essendon. The brilliant Watson's out there on his own. Under 2 minutes to go in this game. Terry Danaher. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was Baker towards half forward. Over the back, Nathan Burke. He hooks it back. Again, Watson. Oh, he's very tired, Tim Watson. He's able to hook it back. He's got Clark there. He couldn't take the mark. Frank Coughlin, one of the best men on the ground, goes in after it. A beautiful hand pass. Cunningham has set a fine example today, too, for his young side. He's kicked wide. Let's see the race for the ball. Chris Danaher against Bowie. Danaher, clever use of the body. That's holding the ball. No doubt about that. Yes, and umpire Peter Cameron had a good look at it. Off goes Daniels. Just over a minute to go. Daniels onto the left foot. Owen! Yes! No! No mark. That's Wallace to Walsh.
And Walsh straight up the ground. Barker. Let's hope that's not the last mark he takes in league football. I hope he comes back next year. Puts it wide to Daniels. And further afield to Rice. Under a minute left now. Rice holding the ball. Chris Danaher, who was caught holding the ball himself less than a minute ago, gets the free kick. Out to Hawker. Maybe the Bombers can get one more. Hawker tries to centre. Barker to ground. Anderson for the Bombers. And a ball up. 30 seconds left. Essendon will win, but it's not a big percentage booster.
No, and a full marks to the young St Kilda side for fighting this game right out. It was only the first quarter. There's Terry Danaher off the side of the boot deliberately. A beautiful kick. But St Kilda will rush it through, and that was Nathan Burke.
By
At centre half back. 2 to Tim Watson, who knocked up getting possessions, and there was, I suppose, 6 St Kilda players who could feel stiff.